Imagine being stranded in the middle of the vast ocean, surrounded by hundreds of circling sharks. This harrowing tale begins after the USS Indianapolis, a massive ship that had just delivered crucial components of the atomic bomb destined for Hiroshima, was torpedoed in half by a Japanese submarine. The 600-foot ship sank in a mere 12 minutes, with nearly 1,200 men on board, approximately 900 of them struggling in the water, clinging to life with nothing but life preservers, their bodies coated in black oil from the sinking ship. One young seaman, only 19 years old, recalled the terror of those days at sea. "We were sunk at midnight, and I saw the first shark the morning after daylight. They were big, some reaching up to 15 feet in length. They were a constant presence, often feeding on the lifeless bodies of our comrades. We were losing 3 or 4 men to these relentless predators each day and night. You lived in constant fear, always seeing their fins, dozens of them circling. They'd come up and bump you, and sometimes, in the blink of an eye, they'd snatch a sailor and drag him under. The screams and chaos were never ending." As the days wore on, the presence of the sharks grew more menacing. Sailor Woody Eugene James recounted, "The sharks were around, hundreds of them. You'd hear fellow sailors scream, especially in the late afternoon. It seemed like the sharks were at their worst during those hours, and they didn't spare us even at night. Everything would be eerily quiet, and then suddenly, you'd hear someone scream, a stark reminder that these predators showed no mercy." During the 5 days in the shark-infested water, the relentless sun bore down on the survivors, scorching their skin and igniting blistering agony. Their desperate thirst and gnawing hunger made them mere shadows of their former selves. Some were driven to the brink of madness as they gazed upon the vast, unforgiving ocean, their hopes for rescue fading like distant mirages. A few resorted to drinking salt water, a cruel act that only intensified their suffering. Amid this unrelenting suffering, the sharks circled like malevolent shadows, instilling fear in hearts already teetering on the brink. It became a battle of survival, pitting human determination against nature's most formidable hunters. Yet, when all seemed lost, a glimmer of hope emerged on the distant horizon. A rescue team arrived, appearing as heroes in the nick of time. Risking their lives, they plucked the 317 survivors from the clutches of despair. Tragically, it's estimated that anywhere from a few dozen to as many as 150 shipwrecked sailors fell victim to the highly aggressive white-tip sharks.